So, we have hit yet another dead end because, well, something happens down one of the other paths that, well, we don't know about yet. So, where do we want to go back to? We have a few options. We could always go back here after we escape the pressure exchange chamber and vote to betray in that game. This is still locked to us. That is still locked to us. We have this chromatic door option where we picked blue last time. We have this AB game where we chose to ally. Chose to ally against Tenmyoji here, just in case you forgot. And we have this game where we chose to ally with Alice, and that led us to our spot. So where do we want to actually explore next? Three major branches and a stub, basically. From the left, you would say, as usual. So all the way to the left means we have to betray in an AB game here. So let's do that.
Sigma, I wanted to ask you something.
Just in case you forgot what our option was here. Remember, we are up against...
Could you?
K.
I mean, I could, but you're so... Yeah. So I thought Oh, I mean, I'd be happy to, pay you back.
So we've seen all that before. Clover is basically asking us to betray K. Which would leave Clover with 9 points. But let's go ahead and do this just to clear it up. And see how mad people get at us.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Yeah, that writing is terrible. Oh yeah, we're betraying Tenmyoji here. Who actually allied with us.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your...
So, that's how it is, huh? Promises are made to be broken, I see.
Sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to trust you.
I could have chosen betray and killed you. That was a possibility.
Yeah. After all, you did choose betray in the last round.
That was a completely different situation. Well, in any event, your idiotic paranoia has given Clover 9 BP. How do you intend to deal with that?
Don't worry. She'd never try and open the...
Really? Then what's that?
Huh?
Look, I believe she's standing in front of the number 9 door right now.
What the hell? No, no way.
Oh, the number 9 door.
She opened it.
Shit!
We did a dumb... Clover! What the hell are you doing?
Sorry. Alice gave me an order, though.
Clover, you have to get out of here and call for help. My BP's down to 1. I'll have to play the AB game at least 3 more times in order to get to 9. If someone beats me to it, then we'll be trapped here forever. That can't happen. I'm giving you an order as your commanding officer. Escape.
What about the promise you made me?
Promise?
You said you'd listen to anything I said.
So, I am, aren't I? I can sure hear you well enough. Every little word is reaching my ears, isn't it?
You...
What? Were you thinking of something gross? You're a perv.
Yes, he is. We deserve this. Hey, come on now.
The number 9 door has been opened.
Yes, commanding officer. Think about that.
It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Anyway, I did what I promised, so I'll be heading off now.
Clover!
Clover!
Fucking bitch! You're not getting out of here!
Dio leapt toward Clover with a roar, but she danced quickly aside, dodging his punch with ease.
Bye, guys.
With a last carefree grin, she leapt to the number 9 door.
The number 9 door has closed.
At least it's not an axe, this is true. She's just going to kill us with eternity trapped in this facility.
This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked.
So, I'm not going to use this to excuse the writing, because the writing is absolutely terrible. But you can kind of see now that Clover is kind of putting on an act for us. It's not a well-written act, but she is kind of... And it is kind of... Okay, it is completely tropey, but she is using her feminine wiles to basically make a fool out of Sigma here. So it's better... I say it's better, but it's... I mean, granted, we're at a pretty low point with the writing, but it's better than it initially looks, although it's still not good. It's still terrible. It's just not as terrible as you initially seem to... as it initially seems to be.
Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Enjoy your stay.
She's gone.
Shit!
All we can do now is wait for her to call for help.
Help, huh? Let's hope there's still someone who can.
What's that supposed to mean? Tenmyoji said nothing, just shuffled off through the yellow door and out of the room. A cold silence descended on the rest of us. It was a silence that promised to remain for a very, very long time. Game over. We lose. Okay, so continuing on from the left, we now have another choice with the chromatic doors. Last time, we chose blue. This time we will make the other choice that matters to us, although you don't know which one that is yet. So, it doesn't, I can vote, and right off the top of my head, I can't remember which one it is. We could vote, but it's not going to matter a whole lot because we only have the one choice it will actually let us do, I believe. So we will go with Dio first. Because if it won't let us go through it, it'll tell us. I'll take Dio. That means a red door for us.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? Feels kind of weird to say that about myself. Anyway, might as well be polite. Thank you.
Are you okay with that, Clover?
Well, I don't really trust him, but if Alice really wants to go with option B...
Yes, this works fine. Kay, Tenmyoji, and I will take the green door. It's not great, but it's better than Dio. I'm good.
Well, I'm willing to do option B. Quark should be fine if he's with Luna.
Okay. I'll take good care of him, I promise.
What about Phi and Kay?
No problems here. I'll take Quark and Luna and we'll do the blue door.
I also approve of option B. I will take the green door, correct?
Yeah, good. Looks like we're all set. So, just because we now know that that's the correct choice. Let's see what happens if we try to go through the green door with Quark here. I want to take Quark and go through the green door. So, option C, I guess.
No.
I don't think so. Were you even listening?
I'm not gonna pair up with Tenmyoji.
That means option C is out of the question.
I agree. Option C is a no-go. You'll have to kill me before I'll go anywhere with Dio.
That was that then. I might have been able to argue down one person, but two. Besides, there was no way I'd be able to overpower Kay, grab Quark, and force Clover through the green door. Fine. If you guys are that determined, I'll pick another door. Two choices, the blue door or the red door. I went through with Dio. Just to let you see what happened.
Whoa. Betting on the dark horse, huh? It feels kind of weird to say that about myself. Anyway, might as well be polite. Thank you.
Yeah, that doesn't advance the longest second in the game. Ever.
Well, if Alice really
Yes, this were Kay, Tenmi. It's not great. I'm good.
Well, Quark should be...
Okay, I'll take good...
No problems. I'll take Quark.
I will take...
And here we go. Kay nodded and handed Quark gently to Luna.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Come on, guys, hurry. The door's already closing.
Coming!
I know!
With seconds to spare, we leapt across the threshold.
2, 1, 0.
Yeah, at least it does that. At least when it cuts off a choice to you, it does take that choice away.
Chromatic doors closing.
So as we travel through the red door... What is this? There are 3 different doors.
Which one do we take?
Dunno, but it looks like they're all locked anyway.
So this is a dead end? Great.
No, hold on. What's this thing?
Well, it's got a lever on it.
Don't get too attached. It's probably a lever.
Ba-dum-bum. Are you serious?
Yeah, pretty good, huh?
Sigma has no right to judge based on all of his cat puns, but you know.
Am I great or what? Huh? Huh?
Hey, Sigma, is this chick simple or something?
Theo, we say the same thing about you. You don't get to judge either. I'm not saying that. Yeah.
Hey! What kind of a gentleman has a secret conversation in front of a lady? I guess it can't be helped, though. You boys just secrete secrets.
Stop it. Stop it.
Oh man, I'm good.
Sigma, please, let me give her a smack.
Theo, no. I wouldn't do that. Sigma, you're not helping.
Well, I think that's enough genius comedy for now. How about we throw that lever?
You're not helping either, Clover. I thought you said we should stay away from it.
Well, you don't really think anything bad's gonna happen if you pull it, do you? Besides, it's not like we can go back.
Fine. I'll do it. Ready? Here we go!
Now see, if we could go back to the pressure exchange chamber with Dio and throw him in that airlock area without a suit, that would be pleasant. Huh, the center one opened.
Looks like the others are still locked, though.
Through the center one, then. Forward!
Without waiting for a response, Clover marched through the door. Dio and I shared a glance, shook our heads, and followed. Into the lab. What is this place?
Well, it said laboratory on the door, didn't it? I figure that means they're dissecting frogs or building mine rays or something.
Yeah, no, Dexter. Probably a good thing, because I think if we had Dexter here, he might chase us out of the lab. You know, that might be a little bit of a problem. Just a tiny bit of one. A laboratory, huh?
Do you think they might research stuff like viruses here? If they do...
Good idea. We might be able to find some of that Excelavir.
If we do, we can cure Quark.
Clover's playing the part of Dee Dee just fine. I don't need a second one.
You really think it'll be that easy?
Well, somebody's a positive thinker.
Shut it. Just saying. This place hasn't exactly been set up for us to succeed so far.
No, I need a Monokuma. I don't need two Dee Dees. Well, we won't know until we look. So let's get started. And in a rarity for this game, we end up with 2 escape rooms in the first 2 hours. I'm pulling my keyboard out so I can set it on my lap. I want to be comfy right now. Yeah, Mandar can take Dio and make him a lab rat. That works fine. That's actually a good idea. There's something on the tray. Empty capsule. Empty capsule with a metal probe on it. And some seeds. Seeds that are thin with no markings, huh? A prototype Pokeball, maybe. A binder that says steps for dissecting a frog. A binder that has hydroponics research 1 and 2 in it. An empty tray. And what's this? A strange machine. We don't know what it does, so it's probably best to leave it alone. Even though if you have really good eyesight, you could actually go down and read the title of the machine right here. A microscope, maybe? A pitch black microscope with 4 holes on top of it. Seeds, round with colored halves. Okay. A black monitor. Not gonna let me do that. Okay. A bunch of pipes flowing down to numbers. Okay. So, we've got to turn the correct levers so that the correct amounts of water, or whatever liquid actually comes out of here, flows down into the beakers. So apparently we need 3, 3, 2, 5, and 3. And up at the top, we have a grand total of 160 units coming down. Out of that, that's 9, 11... Whoops. Did not mean to click that. And if you add these up to 16, so what we need is 30, 30, 20, 50, and 30. So let's see. That makes 20 go here and 20 go here. That makes 20 and 30. Yeah, 20 and 10. So 10's going down here. So we need 40 more. Okay, so that means 40's going here. Now that 40 gets divided into 20 and 10. So we need 10 here. At least that is what I'm seeing here. Yeah. So we did it! And yes, I did not actually look at the files. So let's see. I didn't even... let's see. Okay, preparation of hydroponic fluid and seeds. Prepare the 5 different fluids. Dilute with 1 ratio, 1 part fluid, 10 parts water. Each fluid has its distinct color. Preparation 2. Prepare the 5 types of plant seeds. 2 long seeds, 3 round seeds. Yeah, they're all in the same position. Research some distinct type and repeatable relationship from fluid seeds. The long seeds failed to germinate in 3 of the fluids. Round seeds in fluid B and D failed to germinate. None of the marked seeds germinated or put in fluid C. None of the nunmarked seeds failed to germinate in fluid A or B. When the striped seeds were put into fluid D and fluid E, only one of them failed to germinate. So, logic puzzle, we gotta figure out what seed to put in what fluid to find out which ones germinate. There will probably be a quiz on this later. I should actually look at the steps for dissecting a frog. To dissect a frog, remove specimen. Dispose of ethanol by pouring it down the drain. The ethanol will be filtered and gathered in liquid waste. Begin dissection, use provided scalpel. Be sure to conduct your dissection inside the fume cupboard. There we go. So, in short, we gotta collect 3 more seeds scattered around the lab. Cylinder full of seeds, rounded, striped. Empty containers, empty beakers. A saline solution. Why would you drink that? Drinking Clover. And dead frog. Lord Hoppington. No, Lord Hoppington is Zero the Third. And yes, ethanol. And we have some roots. Your grandpa had a beard like that? Huh. Oh look, a lion's eating the sun. More seeds. The waste tank. And there's a 5th type of seed. Does kind of look like a blender. DNA extraction instructions. We will mess with that later. But now we have 5 seeds. So now we need to figure out which seed goes in which liquid, using the instructions, or, well, the logic puzzle that was provided to us not too long ago. Okay. Well, let's see. The round seeds cannot be in B or D, which means that the thin seeds go in B and D. We just need to figure out which ones. So Fluid A needs a round, non-marked. Fluid B needs a thin, no mark seed. Or it needs a thin marked seed, I should say. For some reason I misread that. Thin mark, round mark, thin mark. C needs a non-mark. I know what I'm writing down, I'm just saying it incorrectly. Only D or E needs a striped seed. So C just needs a non-mark. And it's going to have to be round. So, let's see. We need there. Yeah, there we go. Fairly simple little logic puzzle there. We've sown our seeds. That's not quite what sowing seeds really is, Clover. Oh good, another Pokeball. This one's red. Common Pokeball. Oh well. Okay, now we need to actually do the whole DNA thing. I don't think we can actually look at that now. No, we can't. Okay, so what were the instructions? Remove specimen from alcohol. Dispose of alcohol. Okay. And then cut the sucker open with the scalpel. Hickey. Froggy ethanol. There we go. It's a frog. That's already dead. It is an X-frog! And now we have the Master Ball from the inside of a frog. Okay, that's close, but not quite a Master Ball. Looks more like a Quick Ball, I guess. I don't know. Lord Hoppington. Well, now with that taken care of, oh yeah, that's right. There we go. We have yet another puzzle to take care of. Place plant material in designated blender and activate blender. Once material. And it's saline. Pour ethanol into beaker. And use the empty capsule to collect said DNA. Okay. Mistaken. Just making sure I don't have to do that. I have to do the steps I think I have to do here. It's not sleeping anymore. We cut it in half. It's dead now. Lord Hoppington's dead. Dead, dead, dead. Okay, now did I have to get it from there or there? Let me think. Where did I get the ethanol again? Anything I can collect ethanol in? Where was it? Okay. Let me get in there now. There we go. French chef may be able to use some of the rest of the frog. You never know. It just became 2 sleeping frogs, huh? Okay, so now... And green capsule is here. So now... I don't think it matters, but I think we just have to do this. So we combine all the seeds into one ginormous thing. And then go through all the steps all over again. Probably a safari bowl. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a GS ball. A seed shake. Very well could be, yes. And now we have a yellow capsule. Well, remember, they never got the freaking GS ball open, so we may very well have a Celebi, but we'll never actually get to use it. So by using the yellow capsule, we get ourselves a blue password. And by getting all 4, we now have this. Okay, you know what the 4 codes for DNA are. You can only bind the A and the T, or the G and the C. Reposition the rows so that each A is connected to a T and each G is connected to a C. Okay. There we go. So now that we've done that, let's see. I imagine if we'd run this route early on, Dio knowing a lot about DNA would be more of a surprise. But you know. Oh, what a shock. Look what's waiting for us. Got our map. We got our AB key cards. We get a notebook. A notebook in a language that we apparently can't read. Got the bottle of Excelivir. Axe lever, exactly. And key found in safe. We found a key in the safe, blah blah blah. It's the other way, wasn't it? There we go. Easy enough.